A weather system will be moving over Dixie Alley this weekend as warm air meets up with a low pressure system. This will cause tornadoes, wind damages, and even hail. Hi, my name is Finnegan O'Shaughnessy, and let's get right into it. Alrighty, so we're good. We are at the SBC Outlook, the Storm Prediction Center, and as you can see, this is day 2, so this is tomorrow on Wednesday, January 7th, 2026. It is currently January 6th, 2026, and so we do have a marginal risk for Texas and Oklahoma, and then we do have a thunderstorm risk for Kansas. We got it for Missouri, Arkansas, Texas, and even some parts of New Mexico. But it's really, the main threat is really just for Texas and Oklahoma. And the main threat will be wind and hail mostly. And I'm looking at it right now, and we do not have a lot of tornado likeliness. So this is likely going to be a wind-driven severe weather day for this day in general. So we may get a few power outages here and there, and you may expect some hail damage. So let's go to day 3. Alright, we're here at day 3, and we do have another wide marginal risk. So this is for January 8th, 2026. So this will be on Thursday. And this is for a much broader area. So mainly Missouri, Arkansas, Oklahoma, parts of Texas and Louisiana, even up in Indiana there. And it's just really going to be a broad area. And then we have that thunderstorm risk around there in the light green. And so this is likely going to be a wind-driven and hail-driven event. We may have a few. I wouldn't rule out 1 or 2 tornadoes. But in general, it's just going to be mainly wind-driven. So watch out for some wind damage on Thursday. Alright, now we are out here with the day 4 outlook, and this yellow little area in the Dixie Alley area is 15% chance for severe weather. So basically, what this means is that we could have some very severe weather. So this means that a severe weather area depicted in day 4 through 8 period indicates 15%, 30%, or higher probability for severe thunderstorms within 25 miles of any given point. So that basically means that, let's say you live at your house, and anywhere in a 25-mile radius, so a circle around you, basically, anywhere in a 25-mile radius of you, that there is a 15% chance of severe weather happening to you. So what that means is severe weather is basically 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, 1 inch of hail, or a tornado. So the tornado threat, I wouldn't be surprised if we got a 5% there in Mississippi. And this is really, we're going to have a lot of destructive winds and pretty big hail. So it is definitely looking like this could be bad. I will have more updates with you later this week as we get closer to this on Friday. By the way, this is on Friday. And we could have severe weather, and we'll see what happens as we get closer and closer to this. So the main areas affected by this will be Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, Tennessee, Alabama, and mainly Mississippi. So Mississippi, watch out. So let's go back. All right, we have our dew point here. So this basically tells us how much water is really in the air. And as you can see, brown is dry and green or blue is wet. So let's play it out. This is Tuesday, January 6th. So let's play it out here. So let's go into January 7th here. You can see we got some moisture coming up from the Gulf of Mexico there. See, it's moving in. This is going to be tomorrow, so that's the severe weather for Texas. This is January 8th here, and we really have a lot of moisture. Look at that. Look at that, guys. See this? Oh, see this right here? This is a line of dry air, and then we have wet, moist air. And when this happens, we usually get a squall line, and when we have this much moisture in front of that dry line, this could cause some supercells to spark, which could cause tornadoes. So we really need to be watching out for this on Friday, especially if you live in Mississippi. And that's why they're highlighting it there. And let's just play this out. And it actually goes farther. Let's go into the weekend here. And it goes into the Carolinas, more of the Dixie Alley, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee. And you see how it's not, there's not a big line like we had back there. And when we have this big amount of moisture, this could give us some supercells ahead of this line, and it could really spark a lot of storms, which could be bad. But we will update you guys who live in the southeast in the next updates to come. So make sure you like and subscribe. Comment down below, give me feedback. And make sure to check out my channel. We have a bunch of other videos, and I will be making videos every single day. So make sure you turn on those notifications, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.